How's it going, bro?
I'm good. All right, Tez. Man Like Mobeen Series 3.
Yeah.
What should we be looking out for? What's here to excite us this series?
You know what? People love this show, and so there's a lot more of the same. There's all the silly little hijinks that this crew get up to, the little silly stuff they get up to, that brand of humour that Man Like Mobeen is so famous for. So there's all of that. But also, you know, there's certain things that happen at the end of season 2, which means that maybe the story gets a little bit darker, so we're going to follow that through plot line as well. I won't give away too much of what's going to happen actual plot-wise, but I think there's a lot to excite people here. Bit of drama, but lots of that trademark humour that this show is known for. And my character, you know, still as smart as he was in the previous 2 seasons.
I was going to say, is there any further character development? You're saying
not for 8, no. I mean, my character, bless him, everything around him might change, might evolve. People are trying to better themselves, but my guy's the same, innit? Because, I mean, he wouldn't be 8 otherwise. If there was any sort of evolution in his character, he wouldn't be who he is. So he's the constant in everything else that's changing in the show.
And I'm saying a lot of the main crew are not native to Brum, but you're pretty much honorary Brummies now. What's that like, playing a Brummie in the show?
It's great, man. I love the city, you know. It's mad because the first time I came here was in my early 20s. I had this impression of Birmingham of being, and I beg your pardon, but a dump. But that was just from what I perceived, my perceptions from other things. When I came here, man, it's a really nice city. Your town centre, the parts of it are beautiful, man. And the people here are so nice. And I've got to know a lot of people here, a lot of good nights out on Ladypool Road at night, eating some nice grub and desserts and that. And so, yeah, man, I like the city a lot, man. So it's an honour to represent it in a show that means so much to so many people.
And what would you say is doing for the reputation of Small Leeds specifically?
Oh, I don't know. I reckon a mixed bag, you know, because there's all sorts of things happening in this show. But I think I think mainly just showing that we're human beings, innit? Like, we might not be the typical person you think of when you think of a British person. It may not be our face in the dictionary, but we are as British as anyone else, and we make the same mistakes, and we have the same passions and love in our lives and stuff, and we just want to show that, man.
And on that point, why do you think a show like this is so important for representation in this country?
Massively. I think everyone wants to see themselves represented on the small screen, big screen, radio waves. I think it makes you feel more part of the country when you see yourself represented in TV, and particularly comedy is such a powerful tool. And what I've noticed actually in doing stand-up comedy for the last 10 years is actually that shared sense of British humour is cross-cultural. Black people, brown people in this country, anyone from like Eastern Asia, you know, white British people, we've all got a very similar sense of humour, and that British sense of humour has just it's beautiful, and it's cross-cultural, and I love it.
And you've taken that sense of humour, because you've been quite busy in the last 12 months, now into a TV show.
Yeah, man.
Is that coming back?
Inshallah, the Tez O'Clock show he's talking about, Channel 4 series, and hopefully we come back. We're in discussions with Channel 4 to bring it back. I would love to bring it back, so we'll see what happens, man. But I'm going on tour later this year, nationwide tour. I'll be coming here to Birmingham, so please come and see me, and anywhere else you're watching this in the country. But yeah, man, there's a lot going on. I'm very, very excited. But this is such an honour and thrill to be involved in this show, man. I feel so lucky.
Fantastic. Final question. It's a 3rd series. Are you hoping there'll be a 4th?
Yeah, man, of course. If the BBC want it, if the people want it, well, I mean, you know, let's see what happens. If people might hate it, I don't think that will happen. But if people love it and they want more, then I guess it's up to us to make more. But yeah, hopefully, man, we're here. We're ready.
Fantastic. Tez, thank you very much.
Cheers, bro.